Good day, Internet people! Garth here from Draw the Trigger, and today we'll be showing off the wonderful new Genesis Trial Deck! It is Successor of the Sacred Regalia. I'm just going to point out pretty things. Now, I'm going to point out that I have already opened it because I wanted to stare at the pretty things. So, that's a thing. So, of course, you always, as always, get the playmat and the latest version of the playbook, which was updated specifically on the day the thing came out. Actually has a specific date on it, the 27th of June.
Have they actually changed that much? And then just when they correct...
I haven't actually looked in it to see what they have changed.
I didn't spot anything at a glance when I had a look through.
Ah, so...
Probably just like explaining brake rides.
There might be a few things about just whatever's changed since the last time they brought the playbook out. I don't know, has much changed since the playbook came out? Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, so, here's a draw deck, and here's its bouncy card. Anyone who's looking to play Minerva is going to have a very large amount of money in their wallets, apparently. Anyway, but they also need this. This is Regalia of Wisdom Angelica. It is the break ride. Limber Break 4, Soul Blast 3. When a Genesis rides this unit, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw 2 cards, choose your Vanguard, and it gets plus 10,000 power until the end of turn. Because they wanted to make a nice and simple break ride for Genesis, so they did. But it also...
third one I've got access to.
Especially when Wisdom Keeper Metis comes out in an upcoming promo set. It will be third, yeah.
That'll be 4.
No, it's third.
Yeah, great.
Himiko, Angelica, and Metis. Also, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, Soul Charge 1, and this unit gets plus 1,000 until the end of that battle, and it also has the Lord ability. The important thing about the Soul Blast 3 Draw 2 is, of course, when you break ride Minerva, that you're automatically given enough cards in hand to use Minerva's ability to restand. Next up, we have 2 copies of Battle Maiden Mizuha, who is awesome and cute and things. 10k, but Limit Break 4, Soul Blast 3, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, this unit gets power plus 5,000 and critical plus 1 until the end of that battle. Which is very, very nice. And also when this unit attacks a Vanguard, plus 3k until the end of that battle. So it swings for 18 and a crit on Limit Break, which means that even cross rides have to guard it, which is lovely. Next up, we have 4 copies of Witch of Wolves Saffron. This is your rather standard and very common Limit Break 4 when it attacks a Vanguard, plus 5k, and from the rear guard when it attacks a Vanguard, plus 2k. Moving on to Grade 2s, we have 4 copies of Battle Maiden Izanahime. Standard 10k vanilla. It looks awesome. Next up we have 2 copies of Battle Maiden Saohime, which a card that infuriates Dark Irregular players. Because, of course, they're a thing that counter plus 1 when it hits a Vanguard. You may pay the cost if you do Soul Charge 3. Soul Charge 3, their thing was a double rare. Emblem Master? It was Emblem Master, wasn't it?
Emblem Master's a grade 2.
Yeah, that's that. I think it's that one anyway. I'm probably wrong, it's been a while since I've seen it.
I've got one in my folder, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I've got
Either that or it's
in my collection folder.
Either that or it's... Or either that or I want to say Gwyn the Ripper.
Gwyn the Ripper's the Blaster Blade clone.
I just can't remember. It's been so long since I've still seen a card like that. Anyway, moving on. 1 copy of Goddess of Trees Jupiter. 12k attacker for Regalia. It's not so much of a requirement to buy 4 copies of the trial deck for this card as much as this card, because this card gets reprinted in set 14. 4 copies of Battle Maiden Shitataru Hime. This is your special interceptor for the trial deck, so this probably won't get used that much, to be honest. Admittedly. Nice card though, looks cool. Grade 1s. Battle Maiden Mihikari Hime, aka Vanilla. 2 copies of Battle Maiden Tatsuta Hime. Counterplus 2, when an attack hits a Vanguard during a battle that this unit boosted a Genesis, you may pay the cost if you do Soul Charge 3. If it wasn't a Counterblast of 2, I might like it a bit more, but as it is, I don't like this card, to be honest. Promo card gets shows up in this trial deck as a holo. It's Existence Angel, a card I much prefer to Tatsuta Hime, to be honest. When an attack hits a Vanguard during the battle that this unit boosted a Genesis, you may Soul Charge 1. More Soul Charging continues with Witch of Cat's Cumin. When this unit is placed on the Vanguard or rear guard, you may Soul Charge 1. And another extremely important card for the Regalia deck, Apple Witch Cider, 4 copies of her. When this unit is placed on the Guardian Circle from your hand, choose your Vanguard with Regalia in its card name, and until the end of that battle, this unit gets the auto ability when your Genesis Guardian is put into the drop zone, put that card into your soul.
Quintet Walls.
Could be used with Quintet Walls, although if it were me, I wouldn't, because I don't want to deck out. See, one thing that would stop me from using a Quintet Wall in a Genesis deck is because you kind of burn through the deck quickly enough as it is.
Quintet Walls do that to every deck they're in.
That's true, but you know, you can't really play a long game with a Genesis deck at a Quintet Wall. Anyway, starting Vanguard for the trial deck, which is a deck which looks extremely cute but will never be seen again because it doesn't have an ability, so Reflector Angel. Another new card for the trial deck, Lemon Witch Lemoncino, a brand new critical trigger, 4 copies of her. Now you can run 12 crits because you're not very nice. 4 copies of Bandit Danny, draw trigger, 4 copies of Patrol Guardian, a stand trigger, and 4 copies of Witch of Big Pots Laurier. And that completes the trial deck. So there we go. It's a cool thing. I love this card, it's a beautiful card. Down boy!
What's up, Ed?
I just want 4 copies of the Perfect Guard for Dark Irregulars for £11.
Ed just won 4 copies of a Dark Regular Perfect Guard for £11. Kudos, Mr. Ed.
Oh god, I love a bargain.
You just like eBay, don't you?
I love eBay.
Anyway, so that's all for this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, Internet people!
Goodbye!